Hello. This reading is for Scorpios. Scorpios, let us take a look into what is coming into your energy. What is in your energy? What messages on the long or short term? On career, love, life in general? And they may not even be messages. They could just be confirmations or affirmations. Cautions. Let's take a look, Scorpio. I'm going to shuffle this a few more times. Justice. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Those are interesting messages, Scorpio. Justice gets, well, looks like achievement to me. Four of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the World. Looked like a card that was upside down. Guess it was just my imagination. Okay. Let's go into Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is into nesting, Scorpio. Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. The Lovers, Hangman. Ten of Swords. Oh, it's decision time, Scorpio. All hesitation is gone, ready to see the next phase. Let's go into, am I seeing a theme here, Scorpio? Though we're having three distinct messages, they all are along the same river of theme. Yeah, I swear this looks like matrimony, but we'll go into it. Okay. The Justice. What do I want to clarify first, Scorpio? Let's see about the World. What kind of world are we dealing with here? World. Three of Pentacles. I'm going to pull two more. Oh, three more want to come out. I do not want to take this, but once you see the sun, you cannot unsee the sun, can you, Scorpio? Yeah, somebody is laboring, planning for a whole new chapter. This is a whole new chapter. Household planning, that feels like household planning, Scorpio, especially with the fact we have a Ten of Pentacles here. Together with a Ten of Wands, we have a Ten of Swords too. All these endings, Scorpio, it's like you yourself are pushing, generating, working, planning for this change to happen too. You're putting a lot of energy into this. You're building. So essentially, especially with our feminine receptive earth and our active, passive, masculine sun. Yeah, this is a union. You're building literally the next phase of your life with someone. Is there a need to clarify any more, Scorpio? I really don't think so. Let's go and find out the Four of Cups, though. 8. Yes, you're building your world, Scorpio. You, or someone is coming towards you. Take it as it resonates. It could be either or, but I feel for the majority, this is you, or the majority this message applies to. you have been planning definitely the next stage of your life. No doubt. Outside of traditional card meanings here, the energy that I have in my hand right here, the actual energy, this is planning out the next phase of your life. And it's like adulting, you know, doing it in a proper, logical, responsible, adult manner. And here, literally building out the world. And then, as I said, our little not so subtle hints of our feminine world, receptive world, and our active male energy sun. This feels like union is definitely family planning. Well, the family planning, when I mean household, you're building up your household. Whether that is physical, I do feel there's aspects of physical with the pentacles there, and it's also emotional, and of course logical. Anyway, yes, you're building up the next phase of your life. Serious adult moves here, taking responsibility for another and growing your heart space. Okay, let's go on to our next message. So this looks like a queen, Scorpio. Again, that's nesting. Even though these court cards on here aren't quite the most nesting-ish. Energies by themselves together. Together it is a nest. That's the energy I have here. 4 of Wands gets a 7 of Swords. Why do we have a 7 of Swords in our little happy home? 2 more. Oh, there's insecurity about maybe the quality of life that can be offered. I wonder, it feels like that, the quality of life. What can be offered with the amount of resources at hand? Let's take a little deeper look, Scorpio, into 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords gets, of all things, it gets an Emperor. The Moon, Chariot, you're moving forward no matter what. King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. I wonder if this is a lack of resources for what you want to do, but you still want to push forward. It's like everything not being prepared to how you would like it to be. There's a lack, but you still want to push forward and not delay. You're wondering what kind of household can you build with the resources you have currently at hand, and or the resources that you can gather. It's also scrambling. Interesting. It's probably the energy that squirrels have right before the fall when they're gathering all those nuts and digging them up all over the yard, or digging them down all over the yard. How much can you save within a specified amount of time? Page of Pentacles gets clarified by a Queen of Swords. Knight of Pentacles gets 10 of Cups. So, Scorpio, what I am seeing here. Okay, let me step back. Scorpio, I'm seeing this as the end goal. Now, whether this is you the Scorpio I'm talking to sitting exactly in Queen of Pentacles mode, or whether you are viewing someone as someone in Queen of Pentacles mode. When I say Queen of Pentacles, I don't mean an earth sign. What I mean is someone who you want to commit to. This individual is someone who you want to commit to. I feel this Queen energy is definitely linked to this Queen of Swords energy. So if you're dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, or whoever's dealing with you, if you're sitting in this energy, I feel they know you. And I think that they know that if they offer you, you know, come and marry me, let's grow our family together. I feel like this person is going to go and say, okay, if we're going to get married, then what are the plans? How do we manage the shared household, etc.? Like, these are the details, right? Not just the financial details, but the actual details of life. How does that break down? I mean, do you continue living in the same area, same zip code? How do you merge your families together? How, who does what? You know, are you still going to go and work, or what kind of jobs do you have to support that, or hours, you know, things like of that nature. Are you vegan? Do you eat meat? Do you drink booze? Do you drink tea, etc.? Right? Like all those many things that could go and come into when you're merging two households together on a personal scale. I feel like this Queen would look at, this Queen of Swords would look at all those sorts of details, from the main monetary obvious aspects to like little things like how much of a neat freak are you, or is she. It's that kind of energy here. It's exacting. So as you're making this proposal to come together, and actually quite beautiful energy here. This is beautiful energy. This is actually funny energy. This is nice. It's not badly aspected at all. It's just very practical. And I think it matches. I think this Queen of Swords here under the Page of Pentacles matches very nicely the Knight of Pentacles and the Cups energy. This is very fluid. This is very practical. This is also two people who are thinking of all the nuances, like ironing out, trying to iron out as many wrinkles as possible before you actually like get started, right? Get started on the best possible platform. And Scorpio, that's when we come into our Seven of Swords. I feel there could be an issue, and this Queen, I think, is going to point that out, that if you want to progress to the next stage of commitment, I think she's going to see some gaps. And maybe she'll say, oh, I don't know what the gaps are. They could be maybe someone has to commute too far when you move your households together. Maybe someone's commuting is an actual issue. Maybe just your timing for family expansion is different. Maybe someone wants kids now and someone wants kids 2 years from now. Who knows, right? I mean, stuff like that. Whose career is more important? Who will stay home and take out the garbage? You know, I don't know. But I feel like in addition to finances, it's also going to be little things like that that will not necessarily slow down the dreams of matrimony. And I say this too, especially to you, Scorpio, as a water sign, and the fact that we do have the moon in Chariot. You know, these are two signs that are underwater bodies. And the moon being clarified by Chariot is actually a really good thing. You're still willing to go and push forward on whatever effort needed. I just feel like there is going to be some gaps. This points to gaps. And I feel this Queen is going to go and narrow in on them and say, well, what about this and that? So Scorpio, the message here for you, if you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy, you're probably going to get this proposal and maybe dissect a little too matter of fact the holes in it. to your other natural counterpart who's trying his very best. And King of Swords energy, yes, we have a pair. Everybody's trying to figure out, how do we make this work? I just feel this Queen of Swords could be a little harsher than perhaps what she feels, right? It's not the fact that she's there saying no, she's just there saying, what are the practicalities of it? So if you are that queen, maybe the message here is not to be quite so sharp. And I think likewise, if you are this king and this knight energy and you are viewing somebody as Queen of Pentacles material, just be prepared that probably what this queen will talk about are just the, how do you bridge the gaps to whatever would be in this happy household. Again, could be something as big as finances, could be something like commuting, could be something like career, could be little things like, how clean are you? I don't know. Things of that nature, Scorpio. Take it as it resonates when we're dealing with a collective as varied as the Scorpio collective. Message number 3. So yes, this is a love progression. Let's go and find out what type of flavor is this one. Hanged Man is excited. Hanged Man clarified by a King of Wands. This has to be the most, or at least, yeah, I think this is one of the most active energies I've seen a hangman in for a while. This, I almost feel I'd never say it, is a hangman of action. Someone is determined to go forward on this. Can you believe that? It's a hangman of action. Determined to go through. Interesting. Lovers. Clarified by 3 of Cups. 10 of Swords. What are you letting go, Scorpio, in order to progress this connection? It's like you're not letting the little details stop you, which is probably why we had that message of, our Queen of Swords message that we just had that I folded in here. Where are you? Yes. Scorpio, these messages are definitely connected. Let me just pull up my cards one more time. So Scorpio, since this came up twice, it's worth pointing out twice. I feel this Queen of Swords who you are dealing with and you want to go and settle down in a formal relationship. I feel like you may be overlooking or thinking that some of the details that were once important to you are not. And it feels like this queen, those details are important to her. Maybe it's as simple too as you're saying right now, we can't have a big wedding, but we could have, we can go down to City Hall and file a marriage license. And then maybe this Queen of Swords says, well, I don't want just a marriage license, I want the whole big wedding hall. And until I get my whole big wedding hall, I'm not going to, sign my name to an official document. It could be things like that. But I feel like this queen is actually into the details, or at least you need to be prepared for her to expect you to comment on the gaps of the details. And I feel like your energy, Scorpio, is just there saying, let's go ahead and do that. Like, we don't need, to use an example, we don't need to go and have the big, I don't know, $50,000 to $500,000 wedding ceremony just to get married. Or if you want that, we can plan for it. But for right now, let's just go ahead and get the whatever it's called, the marriage license. Like, I feel this is that kind of energy under Ace of Wands. The Lovers clarified, beautifully. Beautiful energy here. And this is also, they said, I love this hangman. A hanged man of action. I thought I'd never see it. but I see it now. Okay, man of action. Someone who's determined to go through. You can't change this person's mind. That's what's so beautiful about it. And likewise, in King of Wands energy, just to explain a little more why I love this energy. In Hangman mode with this King of Wands, it's like nothing is by the books, or any sort of creative solutioning is possible with this combination. It's not rigid, it's so fluid. This is really fluid energy. Fluid energy to problem solve, to get the goal done, and the goal in this case is marriage. A very interesting energy. But yes, I feel like in also too that fluidness and wanting to push forward, you're just kind of saying, okay, we can let go of the little details. Let's just go ahead with it. So I feel it's one half of your energy. So just be aware that I think the message is with the other half, that Queen of Swords, while you may say let's overlook the little details are exactly what that Queen is going to pay attention to. So have a response for that, or a plan for that. Anyway, interesting energy for both of you. Scorpio, if these messages resonate, let me know. Like or leave a comment. And if you'd like to see more content from me, subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, thank you for the support of the channel. I very much do appreciate it. Scorpio, if you'd like to treat me to a coffee, there's a link in the description. And I will be back with another video. Until then, I'm wishing everybody a beautiful day. Bye-bye.